Bonjour, bienvenue à la classe de français. Today we're going to learn some more French verbs. Yesterday we learned how to say that we like to do things and we prefer to do things. Today we're going to learn some new verbs that we can say we like to do and prefer to do. And also we're going to add saying that you want to do something. So we're adding actually quite a bit of vocabulary. So at this point, if you don't have your notebook and your pen or pencil in front of you right now, I would suggest that you pause the video, and go get what you need, and then come back and open up to a page where you're going to start writing some new vocabulary. Should be right after the verbs that you wrote last time. Okay, first, now that you're back, first we're going to count to 31 and see how much we remember. I've written all the word numbers up here for you so you can look if you need to, but see if you can do it without that. Are you ready? We're going to start together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Super. All right, let's take a look at the verbs we learned yesterday. 3 things we learned how to say were I like, j'aime, I don't like, je n'aime pas, and I prefer, je préfère. So you'll remember those from before, right? J'aime, je n'aime pas, je préfère. We're going to add a verb to that. So we have these 3 on the left. We're going to add I want. So in your notes, I'd like you to write I want, and next to that, the French is je veux. I'll give you a second to write it, and then we'll say it together. Okay, say it after me. Je veux. Je veux. I don't want. Say this one after me. Je ne veux pas. Je ne veux pas. Write that one down too. And I would like. Je voudrais. Je voudrais. So you have the 3 of them. I want, je veux. I don't want, je ne veux pas. I would like, je voudrais. And we're going to use these the same way we use the other ones, with infinitive verbs. And we'll be practicing all of this all together once we've got more verbs to use. So let's start learning some new verbs. The first one is to dance, danser. I think that we may have done that one already, but if we didn't, that's okay. Well, let's do them all again. Say it after me, danser. Danser. So if I want to dance, I can say je veux danser. But maybe I don't want to dance, in which case I would say je ne veux pas danser. Je danse, je ne danse pas. Je veux danser, je ne veux pas danser. Je ne veux pas danser. To talk on the phone, say it after me. Téléphoner. Téléphoner. You take a moment and write that down. Okay, this one is to eat, manger. Say it after me, manger. Manger. To sing. Sorry, there was a mistake and I fixed that on the whiteboard. That's funny that that's still there. Chanter is to sing. Say it after me, chanter. Chanter. And remember, if you need extra time to write it down, just press pause, write it down, and then start the video again. To swim is nager. Nager. J'aime nager. I like to swim. Je n'aime pas nager. I don't like to swim. Je n'aime pas nager. I don't like to swim. To call or talk on the phone is téléphoner. téléphoner. J'aime téléphoner. I like to talk on the phone. J'aime téléphoner. Or, je n'aime pas téléphoner. I do not like to talk on the telephone. Téléphoner. Just to talk in general is parler. Say it after me. Parler. Parler. We can take parler and put it with different languages to say that we speak more than just our native language. So parler français is to speak French. Say it after me. It's parler français. Parler français. I'm hoping you're remembering to copy these down as we go. If not, you'll need to go back and do it again. Another language? Parler anglais. Say it after me. Parler anglais. We already know the word parler. We just learned it. Anglais, we already knew from English. It's the same thing with the language. Parler anglais, to speak English. J'aime parler anglais. If I asked you what language would you prefer to speak? Je préfère parler anglais. I prefer to speak English. Je préfère parler anglais. Next language, espagnol. Everyone say it. Parler espagnol. Parler espagnol. Right, to speak Spanish. Je ne veux pas parler espagnol. I don't want to speak Spanish. Why? Because I can't speak it. Right? Je ne veux pas parler anglais. Je ne veux pas parler français. Je veux parler espagnol. So we can put all of those with any verb to say that we like it, we want to do it, that sort of thing. Manger, we just did. To sing, we did also. Say it again anyway. Chanter. Chanter. Okay, there seems to be some repetition here. Okay, play some sports. The word jouer means to play. Say it after me. It's jouer. Jouer. Great. And in order to play tennis, we say this after me, jouer au tennis. Jouer au tennis. Excellent. J'aime jouer au tennis. J'aime jouer au tennis. I like to play tennis. J'aime jouer au tennis. To play basketball, we still use the jouer and au, but now we use the word for basketball, which comes from English. It's just basket. J'aime jouer au basket. Say it after me. It's jouer au basket. Jouer au basket. Excellent. Just a couple more. Jouer is still to play. Now we're playing soccer. Say it after me. It's jouer au foot. Jouer au foot. Excellent. Pause if you need time to write it down. Video games is a little more complicated because it's plural. So jouer au is still there, but this time the o has an X on the end. And that's just because video games is plural, and that X is what makes it plural. Say the whole thing after me. It's jouer aux jeux vidéo. Let's try it again. Jouer aux jeux vidéo. Excellent. Moi, me, madame, je n'aime pas jouer aux jeux vidéo. Je n'aime pas jouer aux jeux vidéo. I don't like to play video games. Je n'aime pas jouer aux jeux vidéo. J'aime jouer au basket. J'aime jouer au tennis. Je n'aime pas jouer aux jeux vidéo. To watch TV. To watch is regarder, and TV is la télé. Say it after me. It's regarder la télé. Regarder la télé. J'aime regarder la télé. J'aime regarder la télé. I like to watch TV. You might ask me, what do you want to do this evening? Ah, je veux regarder la télé. I want to watch TV. Je veux regarder la télé. To listen to the radio is another thing you might like to do. Say it after me. It's écouter la radio. Let's try it a couple more times. Écouter la radio. Écouter la radio. J'aime écouter la radio. J'aime la musique. I like music. J'aime la musique. J'aime écouter la radio. J'aime écouter la radio dans la voiture. In the car. J'aime écouter la radio dans la voiture. So gradually we'll be able to add more and more onto our sentences to say more and more information. There's just a couple more to go. To eat in a restaurant is not the same as to just eat in general. It's to eat in a restaurant, to go have dinner or to have a nice dinner at home. You use the verb dîner. And a restaurant is au restaurant. So say the whole thing after me. It's dîner au restaurant. Dîner au restaurant. Super. Moi, j'aime dîner au restaurant. J'aime dîner au restaurant. Je préfère dîner à la maison. I prefer to dine at home, but j'aime dîner au restaurant. I like to eat in a restaurant. J'aime dîner au restaurant. To travel, here's something I really like to do. Say it after me. Voyager. Voyager. J'aime voyager. J'aime voyager. Je préfère voyager. I prefer to travel rather than stay home. Je préfère voyager. Super. Two more, I think. Étudier is to study. Say it after me. Étudier. 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 Excellent. Étudier, to study. J'aime étudier français. So now I can take different pieces and put them together. And I can't just say I like French or I like to speak French. Now I can say I like to study French. J'aime étudier français. J'aime étudier français. J'aime étudier à GHS. I like to study at Glendale. To work, I believe, is our last one. Say it after me. It's travailler. Travailler. Say it one more time. Travailler. If you speak Spanish, this should look sort of familiar. It's got the same root as the word for to work in Spanish. Travailler. Excellent. Travailler. Now, I'm going to suggest that you stop the video here and you go back to the beginning of the vocabulary. Just rewind or move the whatever you do when it's a video. I don't know what you do. And practice saying those words again. Also, if you didn't get a chance to write them all down, go back and write them all down again. So you don't have to just go straight through the video. You can go back and redo parts if you want some more practice, which I highly recommend. Okay, see if you can tell me what these verbs are in French. That's me, right? That's what I look like dancing. How am I going to say to dance in French? Right, danser. Excellent, danser. How about this one? To work. Oops, it's not to work. It's téléphoner. It's to telephone. I'm sorry, I missed that when I was doing it. It's to call on the phone, right? It's to call on the phone. How about to eat? Manger. Excellent. Manger. How about to talk? Parler. Exactly. Parler. To swim? Nager. Right. Nager. To speak English? Parler anglais. Oh, sorry, to speak French. Parler français. Parler français. Sorry, I got that backwards. To speak English. Parler anglais. To speak Spanish. Parler espagnol. Parler espagnol. To sing. Chanter. To play tennis. Jouer au tennis. Excellent. To play basketball. Jouer au basket. Jouer au basket. To play soccer. Jouer au foot. That says the English instead of the French. It should say jouer au foot, right? How about to watch TV? Regarder la télé. Regarder la télé. To listen? To listen to music or the radio? Écouter. Excellent. Écouter. You can add la radio or not. If you still have the same verb now, it's écouter la radio, right? If you add the radio to it. Écouter la radio. Ah, how about to eat out in a restaurant? Dîner au restaurant. And how about to travel? Voyager. Excellent. Voyager. To work? Travailler. Or to study in this case. What's to study? Étudier. Super. Now to work. Travailler. I don't know why these words are English. They should be in French, so I'm sorry about that. There was some mix-up in the slides. But you can still listen to me and know what the word is. Okay, so that brings us to the end of that practice and the end of this video. So you have some independent work to do, which is going to build on all these verbs. I would really encourage you to go back and listen to this video again, do the parts again that maybe you didn't find so easy the first time through. If you were in the classroom, we'd be doing a lot of speaking with each other. Unfortunately, we're not in the classroom, so we have to do the best we can to speak as much as possible on our own, which doesn't really work that well, but we're doing a pretty good job, I think, compared to where we are. So at this point, we're going to stop the video. You can go back and watch it yourself and go on to the independent work, and then you'll find that listed in Classroom for you to do. So I'm just going to escape this, as I always do, and leave very unceremoniously. Au revoir.